Yo, good morning, everybody. What's going on? All right. So, real quick, I just want to say something about politicians, right? Hey, check this out, politicians. You work for the people. So if the people come to you and speak to you outside in the street, it is your obligation to stop and communicate with them. Understand, you don't work for your special interest groups. You don't work for big oil companies. You don't work for anything. And this is going for the small politicians too. Understand, you're public servants. You work for the people. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So when the people try to speak with you, you don't go and have them arrested. If you're in public, guess what? You're still a politician. You still work for those people. Guess who's paying for that dinner that you're about to eat? The people that pay their taxes, that pay your salary. So when the people decide they want to speak to you, you need to stop and listen. And quit ignoring them. Quit giving them talking points. You work for the people. So when you're out in public, that means they have the right, the obligation to stop you and ask you about what you're doing. Because these are the people that you are supposed to work for. I don't care if they voted for you or not. They are your constituents regardless. And the same thing goes for cops. You're public servants. It's on your goddamn cars. You're a public fucking servant. That means you work for the people. I get it. Some of you think that you're above the law. And this is politicians and cops. You believe you're above the law because the law doesn't hold you accountable for what needs to be done to you. It doesn't. So you're not above the law. You work for the people. And when we ask you questions, you're supposed to answer us, not the other way around. It's too many times that politicians and cops think that they can just do whatever they want. You can't. You're voted into office. And you need to understand that. If you don't understand that, then you need to be out of office. Those politicians, oh, they shouldn't come at me when I'm eating my dinner. Yeah, the fuck they should. Because if they don't come at you that way, then no other way will they be able to do it. Because you will either be in your office having some corny ass intern or secretary saying that set an appointment so that you can ignore it and hope the people forget about it and the problem goes away. No, catching you in public, in the bathroom, catching you eating fucking dinner, catching you at a ball game. Because you are a public servant. And if you are in public, we have the right to question you and talk to you. Now, I bet if we walk up to you with a suitcase full of money, you'll stop. But no, you are a public servant. The same thing with cops. You are a public servant. I get it. You get those new ones and those old ones that have gotten away with so much shit. They believe they're above the law. Sooner or later, the people are going to come after you. History repeats itself. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go and check through history and you'll see what happens once people that think they're royalty, that's what politicians think they are. Politicians and rich people think they're royalty, and fucking cops think they're goddamn knights or whatever the fuck. And history has shown what happens to people like that. So, politicians, understand once more, you work for us. You work for the people. Cops, you work for the people. Anybody that's holding a public office, you work for the people. And if you don't understand that and you don't realize that, then you don't need to be there, and we will get you out of office.